Right 2, left 1, right 2.
PACE's approach is based on conductive education, and it actually stands for positive achievement through conductive education.
I clasp my hands together. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Our children need to learn how to move in order to access education, to take part in their daily lives, to play, to engage with other youngsters. But they also need to learn how to talk.
We've got lots of animals.
They need to learn how to use their hands and to become able to help themselves in their self-care. We have a broad team of professionals working alongside our conductors, including speech and language therapists, special needs teachers, physiotherapists and occupational therapists, as well as our very highly trained staff team.
All right, good. We've got lots.
First of all, we look at what the children can do.
Good boy. You put him in. Yeah.
Then we look at what is a challenge for those youngsters, and we go step by step to work through what those children need to learn. So when we see a child aged 3, we think about that young person aged 23.
Keep both your feet on the curb.
And then we think about what that person will need to do in order to achieve that potential for that young person, whatever level of disability they may have. But the key thing we want to achieve for our youngsters is their own sense of their own ability.
In the bucket. Good boy. Well done.
He was 12 weeks early. He was very, very sick when he was born. So we were lucky that he survived, and everything after that was, you know, a bonus. Then he just didn't make his milestones. He didn't start crawling at 9 months. He was just a bit delayed. But it wasn't until he was nearly 2 that he was actually diagnosed. Because he started talking really early, and that's really unusual for cerebral palsy. I decided as soon as he was born and he survived that I was going to devote my life to making his as good as I possibly could. So that was how I discovered conductive education, and then through that I found out about PACE.
The part of the brain which controls how the muscles relax and contract does not work properly. Even moving them around here is a lot difficult, you know. So, you know, my arms are mostly fine. My fine motor skills are not that great, but they got a lot better, as you can see, with the piano and stuff.
He got 3 A-levels and 12 GCSEs, good grades.
What about a bell sound? Oh, that's quite nice.
I don't think he would have got that without the input of PACE.
You know, also I have like perceptual difficulties, like I will find reading diagrams difficult. I will find like reading words on a printed page much more difficult than reading them on a screen, for instance. Which is which way?
That's left.
I'm not wearing my watch today, I have no idea.
Not wearing your watch?
No. I can't tell the difference between my left and right. That's something that's you know, difficult. But, you know, in comparison to many other people that I know, I'm very lucky to have the level of function that I have. I definitely wouldn't be as functionally active as I am. PACE is, in a way, a happy place. Even if you were troubled, you could sort of talk to someone about it, you know what I mean? You know, I remember I was in, like, the nursery class. They taught you how to brush your teeth. It's all about, like, what can the child do for themselves, you know, I remember that. So my course is sound design technology, which when you get a keyboard, there are hundreds of sounds in there all ready to play for you. Someone has made those painstakingly. I think a lot of the things that I was shown in PACE, I was able to take the skills from them and apply it to my life as an adult.
My name is Ryan Thompson. I'm 21 and we're in Anglia Ruskin University in Cambridge. where I'm studying law. My ambition is to be a leading human rights barrister. I was born 23 weeks premature. I developed cerebral palsy. Right from day one, it's been quite a struggle. Not just for myself, but for my parents too. At the age of 2 weeks, my parents were asked to switch off the life support. Parents being quite fighters, never gave up hope, and had I not have received the wonderful support that I've had, I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am today, or even alive.
When Ryan came to PACE, he was a little monkey. He really didn't want to use his body particularly, and we had to work very hard with Ryan to help him understand how he could learn to help himself.
My earliest memory would have to be ignoring Amanda's persistent requests to get me to focus on what I was doing. And yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, I was a unruly child.
Ryan had an amazingly determined personality, and what we saw as the years went by was a young man who had a great deal of innate ability. Let's not delude ourselves. To be a young person with a physical disability, you're going to have a lot of challenges in your life, and he has met every one of those challenges head on.
I am the living proof that PACE works at the end of the day.
I'm Rosie Clear. I'm 11 years old and I'm head girl at the PACE Centre in Aylesbury. If I hadn't gone to PACE, I might have been wheelchair bound all my life, and I might be struggling through life trying to defeat obstacles, and it would just be so hard.
We are a charity, and whilst we do receive statutory funding, every year we have to raise over £1 million just to keep the lights on.
I turn my hand over.
We have a lot of very highly trained, qualified staff, so we have a very intensive number of people working here. And it is very important to us as an organisation to maintain the quality of what we do, come what may. We will not compromise on our quality.
Oh, you're going to give it a squeeze, Tommy. Oh, good boy.
I'd probably owe PACE my life, my job prospects, but most of all, my sanity.